So, herzlich willkommen zurück. Wir werden uns jetzt mal zu den beiden da unten begeben und schauen. Irgendwie ist ja trotzdem noch die Sonne aufgegangen und es ist ein bisher sehr freundlicher Tag. Vielleicht mal ein kurzer Moment, um durchzuatmen.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
So, Sarah, dann auf ein Wort.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong, so ancient, enticing, dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce, but I can't come back to Boston with you.
Wir sind endlich Okkultist genug, um die Wahrheit über den Kult in Darkwater zu erkennen.
I saw everything. The tunnels under your house, the rituals, the secret society. I must get you out of its reach.
I know how dangerous they can be to me. But first, there's the Wanderer. I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No, you're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
Wir gehen mal wieder diesen Weg. Welche Bedingungen haben wir dafür erfüllt? Ich kann mir nur erklären, dass es der Blick in diese einzelnen Bücher war.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right, I'll help you.
Gut, wir haben uns auch schon oft hier umgesehen. Oh, wir können auch wieder einen Schluck nehmen. Bin ich dafür. So. Algernon.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your
Wir
grasp.
haben uns doch dieses Amulett schon mal angesehen, beziehungsweise wir hatten die Aufzeichnung darüber gefunden. Und es hieß ja eigentlich, dass es der Schlüssel zu Riley ist. Also zur Stadt von Cthulhu. Könnte sein, dass er uns gerade zu seinen Gunsten anlügt und dass es weniger ein Schutzamulett ist, sondern vielmehr das Letzte, was nötig ist, um ihn hierher zu rufen. Also, wie gesagt, solange wir diese Bedingungen haben, gehen wir damit. Mal gucken, was wir damit anrichten.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe.
Okay, es ist einfach doch nur eine Kopie, aber auf Menschenhaut geschrieben. Er hat den Dolch an Sanders verkauft. Er? Das war doch, also, Algernon selbst, oder nicht?
The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger, but I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back. This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift, a connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief, Charles, has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Skizze einer Büste. Na, wo die steht, da haben wir doch schon eine Vermutung. Können wir eigentlich auch hier wieder runter? Ah, da unten war die Truhe. Und an den Inhalt der Truhe kamen wir, glaube ich, auch schon heran. So, wir gucken uns jetzt mal. So, stand hier nicht irgendwo hier? Hier um die Ecke, glaube ich. Hier nicht. Hier. Doch, das müsste sie sein, oder? Büste finden. Ist sie das nicht? Die hat keinen Bart, oder? Ah, okay, dann ist das wahrscheinlich auch noch eine andere. Hm. Hier stehen auch noch welche. Noch einen Schluck nehmen? Ja, könnten wir. Okay. Ebenfalls bartlos. Schauen wir nochmal ein Stockwerk höher. Oh, wen haben wir denn hier? Bradley.
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
Wir bleiben bei der Wahrheit.
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done. You just need to have faith.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny? No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
Ich frage mich noch immer, was das zu bedeuten hat. Heißt es, dass wir dann einfach uns noch mehr in diesen Mythos involvieren? So, hier haben wir natürlich diese Büste, aber ist es nicht. Wir können natürlich gerne nochmal in dem Zimmer gucken, wo das Feuer ausgebrochen ist. Ah, oder hier, aber das haben wir auch alles schon.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth?
Wir können es rekonstruieren. Ist das jetzt das, was wir schon mal hatten? Ach, hier ist glaube ich auch die Büste, ne? Okay, vielleicht deswegen, dass wir hier rekonstruieren können.
What kind of ritual was she preparing?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Fällt mir ja eigentlich überhaupt gerade nochmal ein. Stimmt eigentlich. Der Ritualkreis hier spricht ja dafür, dass es mehr waren als nur einfach Zeichnungen.
Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here?
Ja, kann natürlich sein, dass sie es dann mit diesem Kreis im Zusammenhang gemalt hat.
Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler? How did she react? Was she afraid?
Tja. Oder hat sie sich gefreut, dass ihre Beschwörung geklappt hat?
Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife. If the amulet can protect Sarah Hawkins from the influence of the mythos, I must find it.
Ah, okay, das ist jetzt aber da, wo wir immer wieder aufgewacht sind. Also wo das Bild ist, da habe ich mittlerweile schon eigentlich eine ganz gute Vermutung. Ich wollte noch mal gucken, ob wir hier vielleicht auch noch auf Hinweise stoßen, die wir sonst übersehen würden. Hier vorne war das auf der Galerie, ne? Ja.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking
Das
for.
war dann doch erstaunlich einfach. Dieses Amulett ist mit dem Symbol der Alten versehen. Drake nennt es den Schlüssel von Raleigh. Er glaubt fest daran, dass dieses Artefakt große Macht besitzt. So, wir haben 9 Punkte. Ich wäre dafür... schwierig. Bringen wir erstmal Ermittlungen noch auf Maximum. Und dann am ehesten Psychologie mit den nächsten Schritten. Denn ich bin gerade weniger daran interessiert, andere Leute von dem, was wir machen wollen, zu überzeugen, als vielmehr verstehen zu wollen, was in deren Köpfen vor sich geht. Haben wir jetzt investiert, ja, ne? Pierce... Ja, haben wir. Nee, haben wir nicht. Jetzt haben wir. Hier können wir leider nicht mehr reden. Bradley war auch nicht mehr an irgendwelchen Gesprächen interessiert. Dann sprechen wir mal mit Drake.
Ah, it's you again.
Okay, soll er nehmen.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do
Entweder
that.
sind wir gerettet oder ich habe uns gerade alle verflucht. Spannend wird es allemal.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand, I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes. Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
Mhm, für gefälschte Fakten.
You bet I will.
Kapitel 10. Polizeirevier in Darkwater. Und dem Kapitel widmen wir uns dann zur Gänze beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin, euer Rockscher.